We've seen sales numbers yesterday. I've also seen some ads that Bud Light hasn't learned a goddamn thing about sponsoring or affiliating with a certain people, but we'll probably talk about that tomorrow because we have right here spokesperson de jour for Bud Light, the person responsible for tanking the #1 beer brand in the United States, decided to give a little old interview and provide me with some good thumbnail fodder. Thank you, Dylan. You're just the gift that keeps on giving. I don't want to give them the satisfaction. Oh, why'd you gotta be so nice to me today? I appreciate that. Dylan Mulvaney takes aim at her critics after Bud Light disaster and says she's writing a book. Yeah, we knew about that. Well, it was kind of alluded to, and then now I guess it's formalized, and wants to be known as a comedian. You're doing a good job for those people that thought, is this like a big Andy Kaufman tribute? The fact that you're just so obviously still a dude, but you're masquerading out there as one of the most famous women in public consciousness right now. Is this just a big act? So if you want to be known as a comedian, if at the end of the year, okay, when the ball drops and everybody realizes that you got two swinging between your legs, that would be fucking hilarious. Please let that be the case. But I kind of doubt it. In a new magazine interview for them or they or what magazine, I don't fucking know. Transgender influencer, I'll take your word for it. Dylan Mulvaney has spoken out about her disastrous partnership with Bud Light caused the company to shed $27 billion in value. Mulvaney, 26. Now they've lost more money than Dylan has years on this earth. Fucking wild. Said she prefers not to name her critics. They are numerous. They are many. I've seen a bunch of different channels that I have not even remotely been aware of before all this stuff kicked off. So congratulations. You're a real job creator out there, Dylan. Because it gives them the satisfaction of believing they're on my mind. But you still continue to talk about it. It's still front of your mind. So it's like when somebody says, I don't really care about that. I don't think about it at all. It is not a big problem to me. But you keep saying that over and over again. Oh, okay, cool. It shows my followers that I'm standing up for myself, but it also pushes that the narrative is loud enough to matter. She told Them magazine. Whose magazine? Them magazine. Who's on first? Mulvaney worked with the brewing giant in April as part of the March Madness campaign, dressing up as Holly Golightly. Gross. And was gifted a can of a light beer embossed with her image on her face. And it's on the thumbnail as well, because of course it is. That makes sense, right? I had the idea. I seen this interview come up and I already had the idea for the thumbnail in my head. So, hey, we were going to do this regardless. I still got that other interview as well. Or I'm sorry, idea for a video, but that might come out tomorrow. There's so much shit going on this, and I don't want to double down on videos, mostly because I want to still remain somewhat diversified, but this shit's funny, man. The move sparked a backlash among critics of the trans community when singer Kid Rock opened fire on Bud Light cans wearing a Trump white MAGA hat. That means he's a white MAGA supremacist, right? No? Okay. Boycott sales saw sales dip more than 25%. Yeah, for the past 7 weeks. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great out there, but hey, at least you got a free pack of gum out of it. Speaking openly about the controversy for the first time, Mulvaney said, no matter your gender, people will just will project things onto you about who you're supposed to be. And I think we equally have to tell people our actual purpose. I think so much of my purpose could be elevating other voices. Right now, the headlines call me TikTok trans activist Dylan Mulvaney. I want to be actress Dylan Mulvaney. I want to be comedian Dylan Mulvaney. And then after this month, everybody's going to go, who the fuck was Dylan Mulvaney? I never expected to have people following me or experience so much negative media attention. I walk into a room and I never know if somebody's going to really love me or really hate me. Mulvaney says she has no regrets about chronicling her transition for the whole world to see or about her Bud Light partnership. I don't regret any of the things that I've posted, but I want to make sure that my transition is for me now. That's what it always was supposed to be. Nobody else cares. You just made it the one talking point that you had. But again, nobody fucking cares. It can be kind of like a redefining a relationship. When it gets too personal or too hands-on, it can be hard to scale back. The fuck are you talking about? I'm hoping that people that do love me will be ready when I start doing things that aren't just me trauma unloading onto a camera. All of this fucking hippie Gen Z bitch talk fucking makes me sick. Mulvaney also claimed, I'm going to let that play in the bottom, just as punishment for having to read this fucking article. Mulvaney also claimed in the interview and on a post on Instagram that she is in her author era. Oh my god, I'm in a new era. Appearing to tease a potential book, adding, I've been doing a lot of typing in my backyard. Well, I was, you know what, obviously you were going to be writing something and authoring a book, I guess in your case. We were just all kind of hoping it would be a note. Just saying, you know about those people, right? TikTok star has been shrugging off criticism since she received the personalized Bud beer can to celebrate 365 days of girlhood. She stepped out to opening night of musical Transparent last week and blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Since the post by Mulvaney went live on her Instagram on April 1st, Bud Light owners and Anheuser-Busch has tanked more than $27 billion. And funnily enough, we do have a little bit of an update as to what's happening afterwards. But there's one more piece of information that I wanted to get out of this. Mulvaney said that more companies should work with a more diverse group of trans people following her disastrous partnership with Bud Light. In the interview published on Tuesday, Mulvaney acknowledged that as a white person, okay, see, not too high up on that progressive stack, man, right back at the beginning when all of this stuff really kicked off, that's what I said, man. Dylan's time is definitely on the clock right now, okay? The moment that somebody as equally charismatic as Dylan, because let's keep it a buck, high energy in every single one of the videos, puts on a great performance, definitely would have a future as an actor, but Hollywood's a little busy right now. But the moment that you have a Hispanic, Black, Asian counterpart out there, oh, your time is done. So you're looking to transition afterwards, trying to secure that bag with a book deal, awfully lucrative way to check out, and yeah, become a comedian afterwards. See, it all makes sense. That baton is right there, because you know that, yeah, okay, you can be as special as you want, but at the end of the day, we've heard some of those TikTok and those Instagram clips as well. You're still a straight white dude at the end of the day. But as it says, yes, as a white person with celebrity, she is among the most privileged trans people in the country and wants to use her new celebrity status to help more trans people partner with companies. Even though you effectively killed off the #1 beer brand in the goddamn world. Yo, check this out. It's finally official. Modelo Especial dethrones Bud Light as America's #1. US. Oh, wait, no. We've been invaded by the Mexicans. Oh, god damn it. Andale. Sales up 15% on last year as Boycott boozers gotta turn my back on you. I can no longer help you. I gotta turn my back on you. On Bud Light over disastrous Dylan Mulvaney tie-up. Modelo Especial has now dethroned Bud Light as the top-selling beer in America, man. After 22 years, a long-time industry leader holding the top spot. In the 4 weeks ending May 28th. Oh, so we got an update there. Modelo Especial store sales soared past $333 million, a 15.6% rise in the same period. Last year, Modelo surpassed Bud Light's $297 million. Still a hell of a lot, but it's a little bit less than the $333 million. I don't know. I don't have a math degree or anything like that, but I think that that's a larger number than the Bud Light one, which was a 22.8% fall in sales compared to the same time last year. Holy shit, they were making bank, but then all of a sudden they decided, you know what would really kickstart a brand, what would really break us into a brand new untapped market? Trannies. Chicks with dicks. That sounds like a great marketing idea. Alyssa, you're fired. Oh, fuck. Anheuser-Busch, the parent company of Bud Light and Modelo Especial, has seen market cap value plummet $27 billion following a disastrous team-up with transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney. But that's all right. He's not thinking about it anymore. And yeah, his message to other companies that are out there, hey, be like Bud Light and help out the rest of my friends, because we all know if they have too much time on their hands, what they're very capable of doing. Ooh. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.